Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. We're just going to do install a cargo barrier in the back of a 150 Prado. This is a GX, so slightly different but very much the same. You know, KAON have got their own video on installation, only goes for a few minutes, and that pretty well covers it. But I suppose this is the longer version. We always do the longer version with a little bit more information if you've got the time to watch it. Mitch, you're going to give me a hand with this one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we're going to install the cargo barrier. We're going to do a video so we can show everyone else how to do it, any little tips and tricks, bits of information. All right, let's set it up and get some tools ready and we'll get on with it. Okay, so now we've got to remove these rear grab handles. So the first thing we're going to do is pop those rear clips open gently without scratching the handle. Some people are going to refit the handles over the brackets. Probably all looks nice and all that sort of thing. But we want maximum storage, and I'm sure it doesn't make a lot of difference. But now we'll get that, my favourite tool, the impact driver, gently. Don't wave it around too much, it's a big heavy tool for a young fella. Oh, a bit of motorbiking, yep, let's zip those out. So what we're going to do, we're going to reuse the bolts, and we've got some little body washers here. And we'll refit with just the body washers, and we won't use the handle. So if you can, buddy, just take those bolts out of that handle there. And yeah, if you can get them out. All right, so let's take those bolts out of the handle and keep them handy where you know where they are, not mixing them up with the other ones. Put the handle aside, we don't need that anymore. We'll keep it for a rainy day, but you know. Let's grab those washers, put them on the bolts. So we just want to make a little bit more space by not using the handle. We just don't need the handle. All right, do you know where this bracket goes? There's a handle bracket, we'll call it, because it goes where the handle is. Do you know where that goes? Let's see if you can. Which way do you turn them to get them started? Which way do you turn them, Mitch?
This way.
This way. Which way is that way? Is that clockwise or anti-clockwise?
You turn it
clockwise or anti-clockwise?
clockwise.
Clockwise, yeah. Clockwise to do it up, anti-clockwise to undo it. That'll do. Let's get the other one started. Where's the other bolt? Down here. Okay. Whoa! That's right, you better find that bolt and washer. That's what happens when you're learning, you drop stuff a lot. Key thing is you got to take a bit of extra care so you don't drop it, because sometimes when you drop it, oh my god, it can take you an hour to find it. It's really bad. But you're doing good. Beautiful. Alright guys, so we're going to get those started and we're going to nip those up, and we're going to do the same with the other side, and then we'll move on to the next step. Thanks for watching so far. So we're going to slowly but gently use the little flat blade to get in between and just gently pop that clip open. 2 hands to help protect the roof from getting stabbed with a screwdriver. We don't want that, so just gently, it's not a hurry. Just find your way to get in the crack. There you go, you got them open. Impact. Okay, so gently with the impact driver, we'll unzip those. First time, well, second time. First time was on the other handle. Second time he's ever used that tool. And he's not on the tools much, believe it or not. Because he's going to be a policeman, not a mechanic or a vehicle technician. We'll see about that. That's good work, okay. Okay, so now we're going to take these headrests out gently. You might have to press the button and then fit your brackets. Mitch, yeah, that's it. So they go like that, but it's easier probably to put the headrest on. So bring the headrest the way it's got to go, that's it. Slip them on the headrest, beautiful, and then gently, nice and square. Just gently, everything gently, press your button there and they'll go all the way down, and we'll do the same at the other side. The other headrest, same thing. Gently slip that out. I don't even know if they've ever been out before. They should be pretty easy. They've probably got a bit of silicone spray or something on them from factory. That's it, you got to press the button. Get your headrest thing. There it is on the floor. Sit it the way it's got to go. No, you'll end up with it the wrong way. Sit it up on the back of the car, on the back of the seat. That's it. Beautiful. You know what's going on. No, wrong hole. That won't work. We're going to slip those headrests back down, and then you've got your mounting points on the back of the headrest and the roof. Now this is a really good option for people that want to save weight. This is a really good weight saving option. Nice light cargo barrier. Allows you to maximise the space in the back of the vehicle without putting one of those big heavy, kind of like 20-30 kilos, some cargo barriers. Okay guys, so now we've got to lift the cargo barrier in place, and I'm going to get in the way of the picture a bit because got to help the young bloke with this one because it's probably a little bit heavy for a 7-year-old. So let's do one side each. You grab that side, gently lift it up nice and even. Right, now the best way to get a bolt started is line it up. So you've got to look in the hole, make sure it's nice and straight, and then turn the bolt once you think you've got it nice and straight. If you haven't got the bolt straight, right, you'll be right. I'll help hold it for you. There you go. I'll hold it. You turn the bolt now. Get it nice and straight. See? Piece of cake. Piece of cake, a potato caker. Beautiful work. Okay, now we've got to put the brackets up the top. So let's find those. Okay, so now that we've got the headrest brackets in place, the handle brackets in place, the cargo barrier sitting in place, we hold that bracket there, and we've got a couple of 10mm bolts with little washers. It's a really simple kit, it's quite obvious. You don't really need to read the instructions, especially if you watch this video. The main thing to remember, I suppose, is the orientation of those handle brackets, how they've got to face forward. Look, the rest is pretty straight. Headrest brackets go straight on, handle brackets. And look, the only thing we've done different is not put the handles on. We've used some flat body washers to just keep the handles out of the way, give us a bit more room for storage up there towards the roof, because we're going to use that, the KAON. There's another storage shelf that folds down, that attaches to this cargo barrier. Anyway, we'll get all these nuts and bolts secured, same both sides. Mitch, do you want to chuck that thumb screw in just to show them? See that other one that goes up into the roof, just to show them how it goes. Yeah, put that in, goes straight up. Right, and depending, obviously it's adjustable. So what you do, you get your cargo barrier so it's kind of level straight up and down. You can use a level if you want, but in this case we're not going to worry about it too much. You're going to have to pick a hole. I'll tell you a better way to hold it. Just hold it up here with two hands. With one hand, yep, that's it. That's what you do, hold that bit so it doesn't wobble around. Good work, mate. So line up whichever hole you like the best. Look, guys, this is reality TV here, and that's what it's all about, you know. All the things that go wrong, we tell you about that. Now, what happened was, I actually tightened these up already, which I shouldn't have, and now I've loosened them off. So you couldn't get it started. You got to leave everything loose, like KAON said in their video, right? So don't go prematurely tightening anything up. Good work, bloke. Let's do that at the other side as well. Same again at this side. We're going to put that bracket up there, the two little 10mm, get those started. Now we're sort of putting it level. Mitch has even got a little level there, and he's been, don't worry about the level. Oh, you're looking for the bolts? Here you go, I'll pass you one of those. There you go, sir. Get that one started, take your time, hold it nice and steady is the easiest way. So guys, if you've got your kids there, you know, you can get them to install the barrier and they can learn some basics, nuts and bolts, which is good skills for them anyway. Mitch has been busy doing other stuff, kicking the footy and that. He doesn't do a lot of the mechanicals. Here's the other bolt, mate. I've got it ready for you. So yeah, the key thing was don't tighten up those handle brackets like I did, because that'll stop you from getting those bolts started. Makes you, I made it hard for him, basically, my fault. Okay, so thumb screw, here you go, mate, with a wave washer on it. I'll just show everyone if you can see in the, where's the picture? Here it is, over here somewhere. The wave washer on there so they don't vibrate loose. If you can pop that in, remember we want to keep it level. So how many holes in are we using, mate? How far in from the end was it?
3.
3 holes from the end, same as the other one, yeah, so it's nice and even. So that finishes the job. Once we get that started, now we're just going to make sure all the alignment's good and go and tighten everything up. So we'll go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching. All right, so last but not least, it's all in, it's all bolted up. We've tightened everything. Mitch is just going to double check all the bolts are tight and we didn't miss any in case there's any loose ones. So we're going to go over, there's two 10mm up on the roof on the handles. There's two 10mm, beautiful. On the other end of the bracket, the thumb screws and the back of the headrest are a 6mm Allen key. So the main reason for using a cargo barrier like this is it's nice and light, so it adds bugger all weight to the vehicle. I don't know what it weighs, a couple of kilos, 2-3 kilos, I'm not too sure really. And for safety, obviously, if you got all your gear in the back, in the event of an accident, it's going to help. Look, you know, it might say, notice this barrier has been designed to help restrain pets, light objects. That's good, you know, cover yourself, but I'll tell you, it's quite strong. It's steel. It's going to be a lot safer than having nothing there. And I'd suggest, look, anything can break. It all depends on the impact and whatever, but I think that this is very strong. You've got the headrest there as well. There's no way the bottom's going to get past the headrest, really. I mean, and the top, it's all pretty solid. I mean, you'd have to have something pretty crazy going on. So it's going to help all your gear coming forward for safety. It allows you to maximize the storage, so you can pack it right up to the roof. And as I said, they've got that other shelf that connects onto this. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, so you don't miss the next important bit of information coming your way. See you on the next one. Thanks.
What I like about this, it looks way cooler than without it.
I agree, mate. Awesome.